Okay, so if you close everything else again down, and if you open up this time just the sliding jaw, again you see we get the little, over in our window here, we get the little derived component symbol, the little question mark showing us that it's out of context. So we've opened up this out of context. But let's say we wanted to create a copy of this part. We don't want to change the original, we just want to create a copy of. If I just do a file save as and create that copy, what it'll actually do is the new copy, it'll actually replace that. SOLIDWORKS gets it to replace that with your new version in the assembly. Now we don't want to do that, we don't want to modify the assembly, we're happy enough with the sliding jaw we have there. But let's say we want to create a copy of that for use in maybe other assemblies or elsewhere. So what you got to do is this little save as copy box. If you just check that box, so I just click on that and check that, and maybe rename this to, I'll just put my initials in ahead of it. So DS sliding jaw. So we're going to create a copy of that, but we don't want to replace the original one in the assembly. Okay, so just be careful of that and just be aware of that. So if you do a standard save as, what it'll actually do is it'll replace that part in the assembly with your new part. Okay, and what we really want to do this time is just create a copy of it. So save as copy. So I click save on that. And if I close that down, and now if I open up, I should have a DS sliding jaw. There it is. And there's my DS sliding jaw. Now it's still, as you can see, out of context. It's still got all those little question marks. So what we've got to do is we've got to modify this part to make it a standalone, if you like, part. So the best way to approach this is from bottom up. So if I start off with the tapped holes, we'll kind of repair from that way up. Okay, so if I click on that face and go normal too, and really it's a case of redoing everything, if you like. So we've done those, if you like. That tapped hole has been created with a whole series. So what I got to do this time is select the whole wizard option, select the tapped hole, let's say ISO bottoming tapped hole M5, and we go through all this time with it. And then the positions are going to be there and there. And it's a matter of lining those up. Now, if you look, I got those two holes in, and they've made relations, so they've actually kind of, if you like, snapped on, latched on to the original holes there. I don't want that, so I'm going to have to display delete relations, and if I delete all, you can see they've gone blue again, and I can then pop in my own relations. So I just use those centers to line it up to get the right positions, and then I can just pop in here and pop in a few dimensions. So let's see. So whatever dimensions, whatever it requires to fully define it again, whatever it requires to fully define it. And then one last one, probably make those horizontal. That should get me fully defined. There it is, fully defined now. And click OK. Now we've got two holes. We've got the tapped hole and we've got this M5 tapped hole. So if I select that original tapped hole and just hit delete on the keyboard and delete that, that gives me my part in there. And that's all we're going to do, and I'll kind of carry on with this video in the next section. But that's all we're going to do is go through this and fix these parts up. So you can see as I work my way up, the boss extrude is okay, the fillet's okay, extrude cut 2 okay. So in the next video we'll have a little look at fixing up this cut extrude 1. Okay.